I'm Daniel. I'm Steven.
And this is the Grandy Twins Podcast.
And today we're here with Humza. We're going to be asking him questions about coaching Cool Boy Stevens. All right, my first question is, why did you start coaching?
I noticed a few kids in my neighborhood, I was a little older than y'all, who liked to fight. So I wanted to teach them how to fight correctly. I wanted to get them in the gym, keep them out of trouble, and show them different parts of the world, the different places that boxing take you, like places that y'all have been all over the world. So I wanted to do that for the young kids that I started.
Okay, my turn.
How do you feel going to different places or different countries and different states with Cool Boy stuff?
It's fun, and it's good to see different people in different places and different cultures.
I don't know.
It's also fun competition. We like going into people's backyards and beating them up.
What?
Yeah. Y'all don't do that?
No, we don't go into people's backyards to beat them up.
Backyard.
Backyard, you know what I mean by backyard? It's a figure of speech.
People's different places.
Right. It's a figure of speech. So when y'all say your backyard, that could be your gym, or it could be your city, or it could be an arena in your hometown. That's your backyard.
Have you ever been worried about a fight that he has fought?
Yeah, I'm usually worried, and I feel like being worried brings out the best in me as a coach. I'm not worried in his ability to win, but I'm worried how the fight is going to turn out and if we're going to perform at our best. So, in me being worried brings out the best in me in a coach.
How do you find fighters that's undefeated and keep his strike going up of undefeated fighters that he's fighting?
I don't pick the fights. Sometimes there's a guy that's presented to us and he may be ranked in a certain way, or he may be able to get us to a certain level in the rankings. Our goal is to get to a belt. So if a guy is in our way and he just happens to be undefeated, we want to fight.
How many fights have you been to?
With Steve or just in general?
With Steve.
Well, he's 17-0 as a pro. I think he had around 100 amateur fights. So
that's
if you think about it, that's about 117 right there.
But that's a lot of fights.
That's a lot of fights. Yeah, man.
How do you feel standing in his corner while he's in the ring?
I feel good. I feel proud because that's my product. You know, I trained him since he was your age. So to have a product that you've built and end up being successful, it's a proud thing.
When did you start training him?
He was 12. I was 26.
How did you feel training somebody at 26?
It was strange because I was still young enough to be a fighter myself, but I dedicated myself to some young kids, and I had the confidence in them and being great, and I stuck with it.
What age did he turn pro?
He turned pro when he was 20.
Were you really excited for his first pro fight?
Yeah, I was very excited. He had a long amateur career, successful amateur career, so in turning the page, I was excited.
My question is, what piece of advice would you give us at our age?
The advice I would give you is the most important thing is consistency. Not only consistency in your training and your fighting, but consistency in your emotions. Don't get too high off the wins, don't get too low off the losses. And just know it's a long road, it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Thank you for chatting with us today.
Thank y'all for having me.